A woman is distraught because she is sure that her husband's will was forged. Who did it? Her slick-talking son? Her criminal son? Her lethargic daughter? Her deceased husband's girlfriend?
I think I can hear some yelling already.
Match wits with Rob McCool, as well as Ron McCoy, to see if you can solve this Madcap mystery. Rob McCool's Madcap Mysteries, an RM production. Starring Ron McCoy as Rob McCool. Tonight's episode, The Case of the Woeful Will.
You understand, Mrs. Hen, that you cannot overturn your husband's will.
Yes, but he was not of sound mind when he typed it up. He left everything to my son Jack, who is now in prison.
Did you and your husband get along well?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, on the morning that he died, we were sitting at the kitchen table discussing our hostas.
Well, isn't that, sweet? Was your son Jack still living with you when your husband died?
Yes. Actually, all of our children were living with us. Mary, Charlie, and Jack.
And you say that you found your husband's will in your house on the morning of the day he died.
Yes. It was in a page protector, hanging on his bulletin board in the basement.
Oh, in a page protector, hanging on a bulletin board? Was this in character for him?
Absolutely. Bill lived in the basement, and he was a perfectionist, very organized. Everything had to done a certain way, with no mistakes. This is why he lived in the basement, away from the dirty dishes, unmade beds, cluttered closets.
I understand, I think. Anyway, I am only your lawyer, not an investigator. However, I have hired Rob McCool, a very talented investigator, to look into this. As a matter of fact, he should be here very soon.
You will have to meet with him alone. I must be getting home.
Well, okay, Mrs. Hen. I will keep you posted.
Oh, God. Who is that bozo getting out of the red truck? Oh, it must be.
Hello, are you Shelley Hen? I was supposed to meet you here.
Yes, but you're late. I must hurry home to fix dinner for my 2 adult children who are in their 30s.
Okay, your lawyer, Marcia Perry, the one that you were meeting with a moment ago, told me that you suspect that one of your 3 adult children has been tampering with the will, or tampered with the will. What makes you think that?
Because only my son, Jack, received anything of any significance in my husband's will. What he left my other children and me was really only an insult.
Ouch. Were you and your husband on good terms?
Oh yes. Even though he lived in our basement, he and I had been talking about our hostas on the day he died.
One more question. Were you...
No more questions. I must get home to fix that dinner. I am also going to have it out with 2 of my children.
Why only 2 of them?
Because my son, Jack, is in prison. He is a drug addict who beat up his roommate before setting him on fire.
Oh, I see. Well, good luck. I'll be seeing you soon.
Do what you can, Mr. McCool. However, I am doubtful that you will be of any help.
Yes, I understand you're all stressed out and burned out over the situation involving the will, but I have a feeling I can help. So I would like to investigate what happened with your husband's will.
I don't think so.
You might be surprised, Mrs. Hen. Yes, the situation involving this will is truly interesting And if you are finding this video to be truly interesting, then please click on like, subscribe, and on the notification bell so that you always know when I upload a new video. And now back to Rob McCool's Madcap Mysteries. So Shelley Hinn has gone back to her house to confront her two children. Actually, there's three involved, but as you know, Jack is in prison. But her other two children about what happened to their father's will. She doesn't know it, but I'm going to go to her house and I'm going to be a part of all of this action. So here I am at the home of Shelley Hinn. Yes, she's come here to have it out with two of her grown children. Of course, she doesn't know I'm going to join the hen party. I can hear some yelling already.
So, Mom, I say we blackmail Jack into giving us our fair share of Pop's money. He was a jailbird with no credibility.
I agree with Charlie. And, Mom, maybe all of those empty beer cans are actually worth something.
Oh, no. Who could that be? Children, stop clucking, and maybe he will go away. Charlie, answer the door. Tell the pest that we are eating dinner.
Hello, I'm Rob McCool. I'm here to speak with Shelley Hinn.
Oh, it's you. Come in, Mr. McCool. This is my son Charlie and my daughter Mary.
Hello, one and all. I followed you over here, Mrs. Hinn, because I feel like we need to get to the bottom of this situation involving your husband's will once and for all.
Well, to do that, we must prove that his will was forged.
Yes, and by whom? And since your son Jack received the bulk of your husband's money, he would be the most logical suspect.
Yes, but that bird is in jail.
I'm assuming that you have a copy of the will. I would like to see it.
Yes, here it is.
I, William Cooper Hinn, being of sound mind, do hereby declare the contents of this will shall supersede all other wills and testaments signed by me before this date, and further declare that the contents of this will shall be read upon my death, be distributed as follows. To my dear children I leave the following. To Mary Chickadee Hinn I leave my collection of bottle caps. To Charles Egbert Hinn I leave my collections of bottle openers. To Jack Babcock Hinn I leave $1,500,000. To my dear wife Shelley I leave my vast collection of empty beer cans, most of which she emptied herself. William Cooper Hinn, November 11, 2025. So you told me that Bill Hinn was a perfectionist, and after seeing this will, I have my doubts.
Doubts that he was a perfectionist, or doubts about the legitimacy of the will.
The legitimacy of the will. That's what I'm doubting.
I think that Dad's girlfriend, Babette, did it.
Your dad's girlfriend?
Yes, I'm sorry, Mom, but you know that it's true.
Now, adult children, stop besmirching your father's memory. Nobody is perfect.
Do you know where this Babette lives?
Yes, over in the Wilshire Apartments, number 205.
Okay, I'm going to pay her a visit. So, according to Bill Hinn's children, he was spending time with a woman here In this apartment complex? Wilshire apartment complex? Isn't that interesting? Hello, I'm Rob McCool. Are you Babette Street?
Yes, I am she. And I'll bet that you are here about Bill Hen's will.
Hey, Mom. I found a place where we can live once we get Bill's loot.
Jack, dear, shut up. We have company.
Jack? This is Jack Hen? And you are his mother?
Yes, she is my real mother. It's a long story.
Yes, and I'm sure it's a long and very interesting story.
So, Rob, Babette Street is Jack Hen's real mother, and she arranged for him to get out of prison on a technicality.
Yes, Marcia, it seems that the roommate that Jack killed and set on fire actually faked his own death and escaped, and Jack was left holding the bag, but that's beside the point.
Yes. So, Bill Hen fathered Jack by Babette. Then he and Shelley pretended that Jack and their other son, Charlie, were twins.
Yes, exactly. And Babette was in such a stupor after the birth of her actual twin boys, Charlie and Jack, that she went along with this ruse because, coincidentally enough, Babette gave birth to Jack on the exact same day that Shelley gave birth to Charlie. I told you it was a long story.
How did you know the will was forged?
Bill Hen was touted as being a perfectionist. However, the will itself has a glaring mistake in it. Notice the word supersede. A perfectionist would have spelled supersede correctly. SUPERSEDE.
Well, Rob, it would appear as if you were able to supersede them all.
Yes, as always. Another case solved, another case coming. Yes, the best is yet to come. This Madcap mystery is solved, but be sure to join me in the next episode of Rob McCool's Madcap Mysteries. A vicious, snarling dog is dead. His owner claims he was murdered by employees at a nearby veterinary clinic. Could it be the receptionist who was mauled by the dog? Or one of the veterinarians who also suffered injuries? The owner of the dog also has a mouse-infested house. Next week, it's the case of the dead dog on Rob McCool's Madcap Mysteries.